Hey, yo, can y'all hear me? Listen, let me know what the sound is sounding like on a scale of 0 to 10. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Let me know what we sounding like. Oh, yeah. I had to make a couple adjustments, couple tweaks. This week's tweaks. What up? Coming at you live, West Side baby. West Side baby. All right. I think we good. My man said the audio is sounding crispy. No breaks. Man, I'm from the Bay, you feel me? Look, as I rock the Tupac, I'm from the Bay, all gas, no brakes. You dig? Yar. Man, I got to talk about this Shakur Stevenson fight. I've been doing videos, but now y'all got me on the live. Yeah, we working with the live now. So y'all can pick my brain, test me, ask questions, you know what I mean? The whole 9 yards. Anyway, I'm waiting for the notification to go out. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. Throw a like on the video. All the usual, you know? The usual things. My boy from San Diego, what's up? Shakur Sprint Stevenson. Oh, wow. Y'all starting with the names. Hey, listen. The internet is a sick place. They going in on Shakur Stevenson. I heard some crazy names that y'all calling the kid. Bro, one of my favorites, it was kind of funny. Listen. They called him, you know, Sha'Carri Richardson? The female with the red hair, the track star, they said Sha'Carri Stevenson. Bro, they call it, this is how you know boxing is a what have you done for me lately sport. They called him Sha'Carri Stevenson. Say he was running. I can't even do this. Hold on. Bro, that's crazy. Y'all are crazy on this internet here. Sha'Carri Stevenson. Bro, Shakur messed up with this one. I just got to keep it all the way funky. He messed up with this one. Not saying he's not a good little fighter, can't redeem himself, but he messed up with this one. It has been a while, for me at least, that I can recall where a person was like, the fans were so outraged in a victory, like not no like super controversial victory winner, but the winner, like it's rare that you see the winner get slaughtered like this. He get like the maddening crowd is they getting with Shakur. He can't be sparring with Bud. Bud probably take it easy on him. See, listen, the bad thing for Shakur is this. The bad thing is this. Bud is really one of them ones. And I'm not saying Shakur absolutely isn't, but Bud's further along, older in his career. Bud, even though with Top Rank, a lot of the names weren't the people wanted to see him fight in terms of the names that were going to really bolster his resume. The one thing you got to give Bud credit for is if you ain't supposed to be in the ring with Bud, he ain't gonna carry you. He ain't gonna be friends with you. He ain't gonna save you. He ain't gonna play nice and take it easy on you. And for damn sure, if he can stop you, Bud is finna stop you. So you gotta give a lot of credit to Bud for that, because he got all stoppages at welterweight. So even if you thought the opponents were underwhelming, which I did, like David Avanesian, at least Bud is, you can't say he's boring. He'll you up. Bud will really like trash you and thrash you in the ring. So it's at least exciting. Like the Kell Brook fight. You know, I knew Kell Brook was past it, but Bud is Bud, and Bud gonna do what Bud do. Shakur don't have that X factor, that stop you power. So he's in a whole different boat. He's in a whole different boat. Bud at least stop your silly ass. Spo, what's up with you? Shakur versus Ryan, that's a good fight. I really think this fight, like it sucks because I like Shakur, and I don't like to put out certain things like exposed, but for lack of a better word, this fight kind of exposed Shakur Stevenson. And the reason I say that is because it's really based on the imagery. Who you're supposed to be, that fight is not supposed to look like that. Does anyone in this room think I'm being unfair with that statement? If you look at who Shakur Stevenson has depicted himself to be, statements he's made, the praise he's been given, where he ranks himself, like that's just being constructive. And I know some people aren't going to like this. Get off the channel, because it's not going to change, because I'm the best in the business. I'm the best in boxing history to do this in this digital age. The reality is, if you are who you say you are, that Edwin De Los Santos fight probably not supposed to look like that. So the reason why it hurts Shakur so much is now you have to almost rescind and look back at Shakur and be like, man, maybe he's not as far along as I thought he is. That's what happened to me. Like when I looked at it, I was like, man, maybe he's not as far along as I thought, because it's not just power. There's guys that don't have power, but they'll box your ears off. The way, see, this is the thing too for Shakur, why it's bad. Many people, including myself, believe you fought negative versus Edwin De Los Santos. And for me, this is not the first time. So Shakur could say, oh, my tummy hurt. I got the bubble guts. I had cramps, tennis elbow. He could say he had food poisoning. He had rickets. No matter what you say, I've seen you fight like this when the dynamics of the fight were kind of similar. And the one that comes to mind is Nakathila. For the record, I never see, and this is a Top Rank little trick. Top Rank got the great matchmakers, right? So they'll match you perfectly and groom you, and you'll look sensational. But the question is, when you fight somebody that the world wants you to see, not just Carl Moretti and the Top Rank matchmakers, but the world wants to see you against said name, how do you perform? So for me, this Edwin De Los Santos fight, I expected more from both, but definitely from Shakur, and he didn't deliver it. He really didn't deliver it. And this was supposed to be, like I told you on my channel, this is before the performance. I told you on my channel that I'm looking at this as the toughest fight on paper that Shakur's ever had. And I believe it was, because the other fights, he didn't look this bad. Even the Nakathila fight, he looked like he did not want to engage with the man. That's concerning. I haven't really seen that from masterclass boxers. You don't really get that. Floyd Mayweather fighting guys 10, 15, 20 pounds bigger than him, notorious punchers, longer arms, speed, southpaw. He don't ever fight them like that. That's the reality. I've never seen, listen, I am not being funny. I am not being facetious. I study Floyd and boxing. I have never once seen Floyd ever fight like that. Whether he was sick, whether he was hurt, whether he had personal issues or breakups or death in the family, I've never seen Floyd fight like that, ever. And the reason I'm bringing up Floyd is because people are quick to bring up Floyd's name comparatively, but then when the criticism comes, now they don't want to be compared. Oh, but Floyd is Floyd. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Here's why. I'm going to say it again in case you just joining me. This is why we're not going to do that. People love in this boxing game to name drop. They love the name drop. Floyd has been the greatest fighter of my generation, and they love to capitulate everything they're doing and compare it. Oh, this guy's the next Floyd Mayweather. They don't say this guy's the next Manny Pacquiao unless he's Filipino or something. They say he the next Floyd Mayweather. You have these young fighters that talk about, oh, Floyd did it 50-0, but I want to break his record. I want to break his record. Yeah. Or fans, media, fighters, they talk about they could have beat Floyd. So we're not playing it. You can't have it both ways. If you want to make the comparisons, you got to make the comparisons before and after. You got to talk about the good and the bad. And that, simply put, Shakur Stevenson, he didn't live up to some of the statements he made, which I'll get to. But we can't play. See, I noticed this in boxing. That's why I'm the realest in the game. Don't you ever worry about that. I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close, because I give you what you need to hear. I don't care about what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. Everybody want to compare to Floyd until you have a bad night like Shakur. Now they don't want them comparison. Oh, Floyd, that's a different fighter. And we're not doing that. You said Shakur, Steve. In fact, I'm going to cue the kid. I'm going to get the clip. I'm loading the clips up. I stay with the clips. Neptunes. I stay with the clips. This is Shakur Stevenson. Roll the clip.
Some people will be like, okay.
Hold on. Roll the clip. Hold on. Let's get it.
I think that we got very different styles. If you sit there and you watch Floyd, some people will be like, okay, Floyd is a lot faster or a lot more elusive than me. No disrespect to the GOAT Floyd Mayweather, but Floyd at 23 and me at 23. If you sit there and you watch and pay attention, I feel like I know more than him. I know more.
What? Ooh, did I just hear that correctly? On Dead Homies. Listen, on Dead Homies, I heard that correctly. Shakur Stevenson, a couple years ago, said if you watch boxing and pay attention, if you look at Floyd, who he was at 23, and you look at me at age 23, I feel like I know more than him. What? What? I could really just mic drop and then end the stream right there. Cause that sound crazy. Bro, he just said a few years ago, if you look at Floyd, no disrespect to the GOAT, people always say stuff like no disrespect and then they disrespect you. But whatever. Not to be rude, but and then they say something rude. He said no disrespect to the GOAT, but if you look at Floyd at 23 and me at 23, there's a difference. I know more than him. Man, stop. Just in case you guys didn't see my unpack where I really delve into this subject matter, Floyd, by the age of 23, already fought Diego Corrales, Angel Manfredi, Emmanuel Burton Augustus, the Drunken Master, legend, Gennaro Hernandez, and he had 6 title defenses, maybe even 7. He has 6 or 7 title defenses by age 23. So you can't even speak in the same breath of Floyd given your journey, right? Because you didn't fight Floyd level resume people by age 23. How do I know that? Because you're 26 and you still haven't fought the caliber of people that he was fighting by age 23. And if you disagree with what I'm saying, you don't know about boxing, you don't know nothing, unfollow me, whatever you got to do, because we never going to see eye to eye, bro. Floyd, name one person who Shakur Stevenson at age 26 has ever beaten that was regarded and ranked and revered higher or better than Diego Corrales when Floyd fought him. I'll wait. I'll wait. Bro, everybody, they say, oh, Ego, he just talked that talk. Oh, boxing media, they don't know what they talk about. You YouTubers don't know what they talk about. All right, bet. So prove me wrong. I'll beat any man in this room in less than 60 seconds. I'm the Bruce Lee of this. Let's go. I'm Dragon. I'll beat any man in this room. They say, oh, Ego don't know. Ego, you just hating. Ego this, Ego that. All right, prove me wrong. Name somebody, not Diego Corrales later in his career. I'm talking about when Floyd fought him. Because when Floyd fought Diego Corrales, his resume was stupid. Rest in peace to Chico. Floyd fought Diego, his resume was like 32-0 with 27 knockouts. So Diego Corrales, when he entered the ring with Floyd, people thought Floyd was crazy for fighting him at the time. When he entered the ring, Diego Corrales had more knockouts than Shakur Stevenson right now at age 26 has fights. And he's an Olympian. They don't make him like they used to. Name somebody that compares to the herky-jerky awkwardness and creativity of Emmanuel Burton, Emmanuel Augustus. To this day, Shakur has never fought anyone that I would remotely compare stylistically. Bro, Shakur fought an African from Zimbabwe or wherever he was from, Nakathila, and said, oh, that guy was scary. He was dangerous. Bro, if you thought Nakathila was dangerous, Emmanuel Burton, bro, he had that drunken monkey style. He was highly unpredictable. I'm not letting y'all disrespect the legends like that. So if you don't know what you're talking about, you just got to tap out like UFC. Tap out. Leave this for the grown folks. So Shakur making those comments years ago, they didn't age gracefully. The best name on your resume is Edwin De Los Santos, and people were bored out of their gourd when you fought him. And you talking about you beat Pretty Boy Floyd. I'm like, come on, bro.
If you sit there and you watch and pay attention, I feel like I know more than him. I know distance, and he knew distance, but I feel like I mastered distance.
Shakur got good distance. I like the way you...
Yeah, you mastered distance, all right, because you wasn't engaging. He said Floyd knew distance, but not like me. All right. Bro, and see, like, bro, what Shakur needed this. Bro, he just said that Floyd, he mastered. Bro, this is Shakur. This is Shakur 3 years ago. And he talk about I mastered distance. If Floyd don't even have the mastery of distance that I have. Bro, my thing is this. Come on, bro. That's a horrible take, dog. You've mastered distance better than Floyd? And here's the thing. Listen, I'm going to be the first to ever say this. I got to question Shakur's true defense. Yeah, I said it. Please print this. I got to question his defense. Here's why. I'm not saying he's easy to hit, which is an element of defense. But from my boxing brain, the reason why I got to question it is if you are evasive for 99% of the round or large chunks of the round, we'll say, then defense becomes easy if you're just on your bike. If you're not making someone miss and then making them pay, then there's no real inherent danger. The guy just can't keep up with your quickness. So for me, that's not a mastery of defense because defense is more than making someone miss. You can get an amateur who is scary and doesn't want to engage, and then they might be able to dodge some shots, but they're not going to win the fight like that. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to win the fight by not throwing any offense. Shakur practically won the fight just with jabbing. You know what I mean? Very little power punches, very little assertive punches that really got Edwin's respect or anything. There were no oh-ish moments where Edwin's head was rocking back. There wasn't really much to it. So, like, to me, that's not really just defense when you're just... Everybody in boxing knows this. The more you throw, the more you open yourself up for counters. So, the less you throw, then that means the less opportunities for that person to get you. So that, like, can I say you're a master of defense when you're not throwing anything? I don't really believe so. Because Floyd, James Toney, Pernell Whitaker, James Toney is right in front of you. Shout out to that man, lights out. And he's rolling with it, and then he's countering you. That's a master of defense. James Toney will like, bop, bop, and then he's sending something your way. That's because you've mastered the ability to catch and shoot. You mastered the ability to slip the shot and respond. To me, that's a master of defense, me personally. Like, watch, and here's the other thing. And I'm not trying to dog Shakur. I'm just being real with what I see. One thing that I don't see Shakur doing, which shows me that you're nowhere in the same regard overall defensively as the fighters of yesteryear that I named, like James Toney in his prime, Floyd and Pernell, which is goated, is this. I never see Shakur fight off the ropes. He almost don't know what to do. Somebody tell me a round I could watch in the Edwin De Los Santos fight where he was off the ropes and he warred back. Anybody tell me the specific spot of the round where Shakur was fighting off the ropes and looking good and making Edwin De Los Santos pay where his back was on the ropes. Because I can tell you specific Floyd Mayweather fights where his back is on the ropes against dangerous guys. Cotto fight, and Cotto's working, and Floyd is on the ropes. And Floyd on the ropes. De La Hoya fight. Floyd on the ropes, like Canelo fight. Floyd on the ropes. and they not getting hit with nothing crazy. Maidana fight, especially the first one. Floyd is on the ropes and he not getting touched. And then not only is he just, oh my gosh, I have the clips in my head. Bro, watch Floyd, the mid rounds of Floyd Cotto. Cotto was like rounds 5 through 7. Cotto was working like, bro, Floyd was, and Floyd was sending back. And Cotto's head was going back and like that. When you ever seen Shakur do that, specifically in his last fight with a dangerous dude? So you can't do one element of defense, which is to avoid, and then say you're the master of it. That's like me being a barber and I can only cut black heads. But if you Mexican, I can't cut your hair because I don't know how to cut the texture of hair. Or let's say it's a white barber. If you a white barber, can you say you a master class barber and you can only cut bowl cuts? Bro, let's say you've mastered the art. Let's say you're a barber. You've mastered the art of giving a white boy the crispiest of bowl cuts. He gonna be looking like, you know what I mean? He gonna be looking like the Little Rascals, right? You can do a Mark Davis, listen, you can make the crispiest Mark Davis Raiders bowl cut, but you can't do nothing else. You can't do a high top. If they got braids, you don't know what to do to edge them up like Wilder or something. If they got dreads, you don't know how to cut biracial people's hair because, biracial people, mixed people, we got different hair texture and some parts be like straight, like my hair. Some parts is wild curly. Some parts is straight. Depending on the length, it might be straight. My crazy. My hair go crazy. You got to cut if you a master barber, you got to cut all the heads. Not just no damn Mark Davis bowl cut. You didn't master barbering. There's more to learn, sonny. Mark Davis got the crispiest bowl cut. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, if you can only if your defense entails just staying away and being non-committal, that you didn't master defense, bro. You've truly mastered defense when you can swim without getting wet and you can be in the pocket, you can be on the ropes, you could be at any spot in the ring, hold your own defensively, and retaliate with scoring shots. That's the problem. And what messed up Shakur Stevenson, you can only do the Edgar haircut. Man, get him out of here. Edgar. Yeah, bro, Shakur doing all Edgars on defense, on dead homies. He doing all Edgar cuts. Man, stop playing with me, bro. It don't work like that. If you say you the best, Shakur said he the pound for pound greatest doing it right now. You got to be a complete fighter in every facet. Anyway, listen to the rest of what he said about Floyd.
Distance.
Shakur got good distance.
23. If you sit there and you watch and pay attention, I feel like I know more than him. I know distance, and he knew distance, but I feel like I mastered distance.
Shakur got good distance. I like the way you flow.
Like, it's stuff that I do better than him. It's stuff that he do better than me. And in my brain, it would be the hardest fight for Floyd ever. The problems that Floyd had in his career sometimes was mainly against southpaws. And people might hate me for even saying this, but at the end of the day, I believe in myself, I believe in my talent, so I feel like that would be the hardest fight Floyd will ever have in his life. And I feel like I would win.
Bro, he said he'll beat Floyd on dead homies. Bro, yeah, Pinche Edgar. Listen, the man said he will beat Floyd and give Floyd his hardest, toughest fight ever. What? Hold on, let me get to Kamal. $20. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Kamal got the cook up. Payday.
Payday. You want payday? I know that. Payday.
You want
Payday.
Kamal says Thursday night Shakur is like a chihuahua. His bark is bigger than his bite. He and Keyshawn Beetlejuice Davis. Hold up. Beetlejuice Davis talked trash about Frank Martin and called Shakur a star. Davis failed for marijuana and Shakur is the cure for insomnia. Dang. Kamal went in on y'all in broad daylight. Bro, the man said he would beat Floyd and be his toughest fight. And like, bro, I'm not on my channel. I'm not accepting no Floyd slander. I'm not. Because the slander that I hear is pure stupidity. Listen, I don't care if I'm the only person in boxing that is saying these things. I'll live by the sword, die by the sword. I mean what I say. I'll be a martyr for what I say. Floyd gets a bad rap for stupid stuff. Oh, fighters are protecting their O because of Floyd. What that got to do with Floyd? What, he's supposed to lose? Y'all sound stupid as hell. Bro, Floyd's supposed to lose so fighters don't protect their O? Like, what? That doesn't even make sense. So if I'm Floyd, I got to lose so there's no culture of people protecting their O. That sounds stupid. Y'all sound stupid as hell. Y'all want Floyd to lose so you can not blame him and say the culture of boxing, people don't care about protecting their O? Man, that sounds stupid, bro. Jordan went to the playoffs 6 times, got 6 rings. You want him to lose one of them so you feel better? Like, yeah, now the pressure is on for the new generation of NBA players because Michael Jordan was 6-0 the playoff. Well, I mean, what is he supposed to do? He's supposed to lose to the Celtics. He's supposed to lose to the Utah Jazz. He's supposed to lose to the Clippers to make you feel better. Lose to the Knicks and Pistons. Bro, that sounds stupid, bro. Listen, if I can win, I'm a winner. I've been a winner since I was born. So I'm going to keep winning. I ain't finna lose to make you appease you. Like, bro, the channel's cracking. The money is up. On my channel right now, I got to stop making videos so people can catch up. Life don't work like that. I'm making all the money. Bro, I don't even have to do lives. I'm making the money. Yeah. If y'all want me to stop, y'all want me to stop making content and slow down so if you can't keep up, then get left. That's on you. I ain't finna slow down my pace so you feel better. People talking about Floyd's the reason people don't want to lose their O. Like he gotta lose. He gotta lose to make you feel better because you a loser and you lose your fights. Stop. There's other misnomers talking about Floyd is a boring fighter and all that. Bro, that Shakur put up, Floyd ain't never had no fight like that. The fights people said were boring, none of them look like that. Birdo didn't look like that. Floyd versus Guerrero didn't look like that. Floyd versus Canelo didn't look like that. Floyd De La Hoya, whatever fight y'all fools said that Floyd had that was boring, didn't look like that. Shakur versus De Los Santos. Corporate media won't tell you that marijuana could be used as a diuretic. Shout out to Kamal Oz to lose weight. Top Rank doesn't want that out there. Shakur said he and Tank is in a mega fight and does he did not, he said 4.5 million. I hope you lying about that, Kamal. I didn't see no 4.5. I know he said it's the biggest fight in boxing, but it's not the biggest fight in boxing, bro. He said delusional. Shout out to Kamal. I'm going to tell you why Shakur and Tank ain't the biggest fight in boxing. For starters, Tank is that boy. Tank is that dude in all of boxing, face of boxing, so he can fight Scuba Steve and it's going to do some numbers. People want to see Tank. So Tank versus anybody increases your chances to sell. But Shakur, stylistically, you're only as good as your last performance. That performance was buns, 2 packs of ass. So that's why the fight with Tank ain't the biggest fight in boxing, because you have not proven that okay, this is why Shakur Stevenson has not proven that when the threat level increases, his output decreases. That's what he's proven. What you haven't proven is when the respect level of the opponent goes up, when the threat level goes up, you have not proven that your game goes up. What do I mean? What I mean is the harder the fight, the more attributes that the person possesses, Shakur plays it safe. So if you're running around like Forrest Gump, May and Jenny, bro, you're literally running like Shakur Gump versus De Los Santos, a dangerous southpaw. He only got like 15 fights, bro. What would you do if you listen to what I'm saying? I'm the best in the business. If you're fighting like Forrest Gump versus what you believe is a dangerous southpaw, De Los Santos, what are you going to do if you get in there with Tank, who's even more dangerous, even more experienced, halfway don't like you, say you was two-faced or whatever y'all got going on? That's why it's not the biggest fight. Bro, he fought like Forrest. Run, Forrest, run. When Forrest and then the leg braces start falling off, May and Jenny. Where Bubba Gump at? Yeah, I like scrimp. You can bake it, fry it, saute it, grill it, shrimp salad, shrimp sandwich, shrimp scampi, shrimp pasta. You fought like Forrest, then what are you going to even look like versus Tank? You're going to look crazy. You're not going to be trying to engage at all based on Nakathila and De Los Santos. See, Shakur ran away from the Namibian cop Nakathila. That's what I'm saying. So if those guys put your antennas up to the point where you're fighting negative, right? What is Tank going to have you doing? So it's not going to be an appeasing style for the fans, for sure. The other thing, and I'm going to keep stressing this new generation, I understand it. Tablets, phones, it's a part of everybody's everyday life now. They got to stay off social media, bro. Lock in, do your thing, make your money. Like, Tank is the god, bro. Notice Tank he's not even on social media like that. Tank is leading the pack of all these new fighters. And he probably in recent years is saying the least on social media. He'll pop in, roast a couple people and then pop back out. Post this and then pop back out. Tank is just like chilling with his family, spending some bread, serving his community service, whatever he doing. He just chilling. Everybody else is talking about him. Everybody else, I'm telling you, that social media got y'all looking bad, bro. I promise you on dead homies, that got y'all looking bad. Yo, we got a $5 Cash App. Okay. Bro, what is up with this? Hold on. I don't know what's up with this. We got a $5. It says A Ice. Shakur is not who he says he is. I'm saying he's a fraud. Wow. Shout out to A Ice. Appreciate you. We got another $20 from Sean Robinson. He says Shakur showed us his true nature. This was Edwin's first time step up in a 12-rounder. With one hand, Shakur was supposed to show grit and dog. He needs to go watch tape of recent bouts with Gary Russell. Ooh. Shout out to Sean Robinson. Jack E. I. Robinson. Bro, he said Tank versus Cruz and older Floyd versus Castillo. Now, I thought of the last two, but I forgot about the boy from Maryland, DMV area, Gary Russell. Shout out to you, Sean Robinson. That's another recent. So what he's saying is this. Gary Russell clearly picked up an injury in his fight. His hand was messed up. I still thought he beat Magsayo. He was fighting off pure heart and talent and skill, and that's it. His hand was clearly shot, and he was still in there. And I know that hurt. Throwing his punches. You look at Tank versus Pitbull Cruz. That's a dangerous guy to be in there when you're short and your hand is messed up. Floyd Castillo, he had a messed up shoulder rotator cuff. Still beat Castillo. Birdo, oh my, I love y'all. Listen, when we talk boxing, this is why my channel is the greatest. And it's going to be that way, baby. Birdo fought Jesus Soto Caras. I already knew what you was talking about because I am boxing. My boy, Andre Birdo, he got knocked out in the last round, but that was kind of weak. I don't think, like, he was fighting with so much conviction and heart, bro. And he hurt Soto Caras with one hand, bro. He had one, I promise you. And Birdo got heart. This is how I know Birdo got heart. Because in that fight with Victor Ortiz, that was a tough fight. In the Robert Guerrero fight, bro, both of his eyes was shut. And he was like winning late rounds with Guerrero. Birdo don't get enough props for who he is as a fighter. Shakur, he didn't do that. Jamal Charlo, same thing. He had a messed up hand versus Montiel. Now, I don't think Montiel's necessarily a world beater, but to be at home and then fight and your hands all bashed up, I give Jamal a lot of props for that. They said Shakur gave him a boxing lesson. Well, replace that X with an R. He gave him a barring lesson. That's bars. Hold on. He says people saying Shakur gave him a boxing lesson. I said replace the X with an R because that was a boring lesson. Ain't no damn boxing. Bro, I'm telling you, this social media getting this new generation hemped up. This new generation getting them hemped up, bro. Shakur says, I'm going to F you up. I'm going to F you up to Edwin De Los Santos. When you do all that and you're talking in such a fashion, you're talking hey, y'all got to get the likes up. The likes is trash right now, and we just rocking. Luckily, we getting the money, so that's good, but y'all got to get the likes up. Bro, and see, when I say stuff, then people say, oh, you an old head. Shut up. You just don't get it. I guess I'm an old head then. Because listen, I definitely don't get it. This social media stuff is ruining your, like, bro, I'm just being real with you. I've been an online personality full-time on YouTube longer than many of these boxers have been pros at this point in the game. I don't delete no videos. I don't make apology videos. I didn't get kicked off the platform for saying something that was crazy. I didn't get canceled. I've been a thing, a brand, longer than these fighters. I was doing this before Shakur was a pro. That's facts. So my point is this. How come your boy Ego, I know I embody perfection, but how come I'm not making apologies and how come I don't look crazy and a mob of people is like, oh, blah, blah, blah. But these fighters, they need some real life like PR, image consultants, media training. It looked bad, bro. It looked bad. Like, it looked bad. That's all I could. Like, this is just my honest opinion. I know a lot of people that watch me, they might be from the hood. That's cool. I don't have no beef with that. Shakur is a professional fighter, and I get it. He said but it's like you trying so hard to identify with the hood that is like damn near unprofessional. You see what I'm saying? Shakur was doing a media scrum, and he keep cussing and keep saying the N-word repeatedly. Ninja this, ninja that. Oh, that ninja. Oh, he a B. He a B. Like, bro, he went like that's he won't like he just he need media training, bro. There's people in the NFL that they come from worse hoods than you or equivalent at the very least, and they know how to speak to the media. Shakur be like, oh, ninja this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he a bit. Like literally when he went on $1 million worth of game, Shakur was talking about Frank Martin. He done called Frank Martin 1,000 B words. Oh, he a bit, he a double bit, he a bitchity bit, he a it. Like, bro, to be honest, if like I could talk hood, I could talk slang, and you know what I'm saying, and overdo it and all this extra stuff, or if you get me hot or whatever. But the point I'm making is this: if you're a grown man and you can't formulate sentences without cussing, without expletives, that don't look good. Floyd from the hood. Floyd know how to get in front of the camera and sell the fight. Shakur keep talking about, oh, I grew up with roaches and rats. Like, bro, you got millions now. So that's cool. But what that gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that. I hate when people try to glorify that. Like, bro, come out to the Bay. It's all the way funky right now. Bro, if you come out to the gay, I mean, I don't know why I said that. That was crazy. If you come out to the Bay right now, it's wild. I promise you. I ain't trying to scare nobody or nothing. It's wild right now. We'll leave it at that. It's wild. Like, they bipping cars. Like, bro, broad daylight, smash and grab. It's crazy. It's the Wild West. Like, well, okay, that's just, you just got to keep your head on a swivel. It is what it is. I'm out here. You feel what I'm saying? People just like try so hard to like, man, I'm from the trenches. I'm from the hood. Bro, we all got ghettos. Go to Mexico. Mexico got some rough spots, B. Cartels controlling. The police can't stop the cartel. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all got hoods, bro. Shout out to David. I don't know why I said that. That was crazy. Y'all got me sounding like Dwight Howard. The white around your lips. Hold on. Pause that. I don't know why that came out. Man, F y'all. But anyway, Shakur did the media scrum. He just keep cussing. F that, F this, ninja that, ninja this, ninja that, ninja. I'm like, damn, like, bro. Like, the whole interview like that. He doing like Bill Haney's posting the tweets. And he's like, ninja, I'm back in Houston. Ninja, oh, ninja. Like, bro, I get it. It's a private conversation, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of fighters need media training. Like, you trying to sell the event. So anyway, back to the social media bit. Frankly, Shakur Stevenson talked more than he delivered. That's the best way to put it, bro. Again, the difference between Crawford is Crawford probably talks less and shows out more. That's a fact. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Crawford, in terms of like bashing opponents and stuff, like Crawford's no punk. If you try to take like Jose Benavidez and him, they was pushing each other and swinging. If you take it there, Crawford will match that intensity, like with Hank Lundy. But that's not really, he don't just do that on his own. Shakur is boastful and he's talking. But again, you got to learn from your big bro. That's your homie. Crawford is one of them ones. You know what I mean? Crawford do a lot less talking and a lot less showing. And he's doing it impressively. Like, bro, he dropped Errol 3 times and stopped him. And we know how much heart Errol got, how durable. No one did that to him. So I give respect where respect's due. Shakur, he said, I'm going to F you up. I'm going to F you up. You going to say my name right after the fight. And then your energy in the ring didn't match any of it. And I've seen it, bro. I promise you. And I think it's like a temperament kind of thing. I've seen guys with not the most power, but then they want to hurt their opponent. They sitting down on their shots. Like, for example, because I'm the best in the business, I know I could keep doing this. Listen, y'all got to get the likes up. YouTube is hating. Y'all got to get my likes up. I'm going to give y'all an example. I haven't heard Floyd drop the N-bomb in 26 years, my 26 years on Earth. Y'all funny. My boy Kenneth Sims versus Akhmedov. Kenneth Sims is not like Wilder power, but he was out there chunking them. Bro, if you need an example, I got y'all covered. A recent fight that comes to mind is Kenneth Sims. Again, he's not the most devastating puncher, but he can fight and he can box. That's what Shakur is missing in these fights with these dangerous, awkward dudes. Kenneth Sims, regardless of him having lesser power than the Akhmedov dude, and his eye was all melted up. Bro, watch the dude's eye was crazy in that fight. And he was really in the trenches. Shakur keep talking about being from Newark and being in the trenches where he's from, but you're not in the trenches in your fight. Is that a fair statement? Listen, is that a fair statement? Shakur spend more time talking about being born in the trenches and then, you know what I mean? Like born in the darkness and all that type of stuff, but you don't fight like, you're not fighting in the trenches in that same way. And I'm not saying that Shakur should fight like a fool and try to get knocked out. That's stupid. But Tank is from the trenches and his performances show he's from the trenches. Because whether he's winning the fight, losing the fight, whatever the case is, he's trying to knock your noggin off. So when it comes to like Tank talking about, oh, I come from Baltimore, it to me, it adds up more because Tank keep talking about he come from a rough spot. He's seen people dead or in jail, all this type of stuff, right? But then he fight like that too. Like the way when I watch Tank administer an at whooping, I'm like, damn, that boy from Baltimore. Like when I think of that, I'm like, damn, he really come from the streets because that's how he fight. Like he fight like he trying to hurt you. Like almost like like he fight like a hood dude. Does that make sense? Shout out to Juice God. Let's go. $5. Shakur is carrying himself more like a rapper than an athlete. There we go. He is making everything worse by spending too much time on social media. There we go. I appreciate you. Shout out to Kamal Oz. Kamal says Thursday night Shakur claims he's a big draw and a star. Before Nakathila fight, he talked trash saying he wouldn't lose to a cop, but then he put up a stinker. I forgot he was a cop. That's funny. Bro, Wilder from Alabama, but he fight like he from some deep south. Wilder got slave revolt power. Bro, Wilder is from the deep south. And he fight like it because he got the power of 12 slaves, 12 years a slave. Bro, this man, like, Wilder fight like a slave that's like pulling a mutiny on Massa. Like He tired of picking cotton. Like Wilder just like, I've been working on the railroad. I was tired of picking this cotton, boss. I just want me a break. And then Master like, get back to work. And then Wilder just revolt and got all the slaves hyphy. Bro, that's how Wilder fight. Wilder got the power of the ancestry. Like, bro, all his ancestors from the deep South, they done teamed up and formed Voltron and put the power in his fist, in his left and right hand. Cause he shown enough fight like 12 years a slave. Like Denzel and Glory. Remember when they was whipping Denzel and Glory? And they was trying to break him, make him cry, and Denzel was just Denzel didn't really want to shed that tear. Denzel, it took hella, bro. It took so many lashes for my boy Denzel to finally shed a tear. He really was not trying to budge. They was like, yeah, boy. Denzel. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's all you got, huh? Yeah, you think you gonna just keep whipping me, huh? That's what you telling me, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you didn't whip them other slaves when they try to run away, huh? Jake! Bro, my boy Denzel held that about as long as you could. And then a little piece of tear came down. Jake! I need my money. Man, y'all better stop playing. Wilder really fight Trent. Like you can, like, bro, if you keep telling me you from the trenches, Wilder fight like the trenches. Tank fight like the trenches. I don't care where you from. Floyd fight like Grand Rapids. Shane Mosley hit him with about a perfect right hand as you can land on Floyd. And Floyd said, bro, Floyd was not letting Shane go. Them legs did the Tootsie Roll. Floyd. Floyd, bro, Shane Mosley's. He was trying. Shane Mosley was trying to free his arm. Why y'all ain't trying to help me with the fat bitch, bro? I'm about to go watch that after this, bro. That was the funniest sequence. Listen, that got to be one of the funniest sequences in boxing history. Shane said, and lean Floyd. Floyd did the Wakanda X. And Shane was so desperate trying to freeze him. Bro, it looked like Shane Mosley was trying to start a lawnmower with the little ripcord. Like Tay-Rock said, you get a cut and another cut and another cut like the seatbelt won't buckle up. Bro, Shane Mosley trying to free that arm. That was so funny. Bro, you get a cut and another cut like the seatbelt won't buckle up. Like Tay-Rock said, stop playing with me, bro. That just watch the part where Floyd staggered a bit and then Shane tried to get his arm out the clinch. He tried to get his arm out the clinch. Floyd got the death grip, vice grip on him. Yeah. But see, that shows me who Floyd is. He didn't lose another round. How you get, because even Floyd got hurt 2 times in that round. Go watch it. Shane hit him in the top of the head. Floyd said, he got hit again. Bro, Floyd a beast for that. Hey, get my likes up. Jim Lampley was like Mosley. Lampley a hater, bro. Yeah, man. Shakur talk about the trenches. I'm trying to see the trenches in your fights. You said all that stuff about Edwin. And like you gonna beat the brakes off him. I was expecting some like some Picasso piece. Bro, that's like Shakur's last fight is like this. You start dating a girl, so you don't know everything about her. She invites you to the cribbo. And she posts all these food pictures, and you assume that she cooked them. You seen on her Instagram. So she said, oh, I'm coming over to make some dinner. I want you to come over for dinner. And you just seen her little food picture. You're like, oh, the bitch could cook. Okay. And you go over there. And she can't really cook. She said she wants you to come over for dinner. You know when you go, you get like room service and they got that silver top and you take it off the food and she take it off. It's a Hot Pocket and Kraft box macaroni and cheese. You going to be mad because you like, damn, I thought she could cook. And you see that Kraft mac and cheese and that Hot Pocket. Hot Pocket. New lean pockets too. And you like, what the fuck? I thought she could cook. That's how watching Shakur's last fight was to me. He was talking all this head about De Los Santos and he gonna say my name right. And then I was expecting, I'm like, okay, we gonna see. Because listen, you know what it reminded me when Shakur said he gonna say my name right? Muhammad Ali. Hey, y'all gotta get the lights up. Y'all got to get my likes up. So when Shakur said he gonna say my name right, that reminded me of Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, for those that don't know, he fought Ernie Terrell. And in that fight, because Muhammad Ali, he converted to Islam. So he switched his government name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali. So the dude, Ernie, he was like, I ain't calling him Muhammad Ali. I'm calling him, Mama call him Cassius. I'm going to call him Cassius. And he refused to. And Muhammad Ali was like, you going to say my name right. That's my slave name. You're not going to call me that no more. And then when he was in the ring, he was beating say my name. Say my name. And he was just punishing him and making him say his name. And he was calling him Uncle Tom and all kinds of stuff. Bro, that's what I was expecting. I don't know why I was expecting Shakur. Just because he was saying it with conviction. So I was expecting like some real life drama. Like when Muhammad Ali say my name. Say it. I was expecting one of them moments. He said, you gonna call me my name. I bet you on Thursday he say my name right. Bro, Thursday rolled around, Edwin still calling him Shakira Twitterson. I'm like, this mother. Bro, watch the tape. Nothing I say is a lie. I'm the ultimate truth speaker. At the final press conference, Shakur's like, that's funny. You keep saying my name wrong. But after the fight, ask him on Thursday what my name is. I bet you he say my name right. They asked him immediately after the fight, what you think of fighting Shakur? And he's like, I came to fight. He came for a track meet. That's why I call him Shakira Twitterson. I'm like, oh my God, bro. He's still saying, he obviously don't have a newfound respect for you. He's still calling you Twitterson. He didn't switch up. He kept the same energy. You said you're going to beat him into submission and make him say your name right. And he's still calling you Shakira Twitterson. What? Shakur, like the girl that hypes you up, talking spicy, you go over to smash, and she not about that action, you go home with blue ball. I hate that. She talking like she be sexting. Some girls are like professional sexters. They know how to do that, like talk spicy and, you ain't ready for it. And then you go there and she be like acting all weird. Nah, bruh. Nah, I hate that. I hate that. Yeah, bro, it disappointed. Kamal said he got blue balls from watching Shakur. Ain't that something? See? That's what I'm saying. But to me, I can't really say that's masterful defense when you're not engaging or countering. You're just playing keep away. Like if I had to fight Wilder, I don't want to get hit with that. So I just try to stay away from him all fight, knowing I'm not going to win the fight like that. But at least I don't get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? He said talking about keep that same energy, didn't do a muff thing in person. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I promise you, if we had the reason why I think Shakur is getting flamed the most for this is because of the talk. Ryan Garcia even said it. He said he believes Shakur is arrogant. And it's hard to argue with that. It's hard to argue with that. If you say all this stuff, people are going to hold you to it. It's just what it is. You can beat Canelo. You should be pound for pound. You're the number one pound for pound in the fight. Because realistically, I'm just being real. Shakur says he believes he's pound for pound number one. And honestly, if you guys disagree, let me know why. When I'm watching Terrence Crawford, when I'm watching Naoya Inoue, he's fighting Fulton after moving up and he destroys him. Destroys him. A unified champion, Inoue destroyed him. Crawford, the fight we all wanted to see, and he destroys Errol Spence, 3 knockdown stoppage. Face looked clean after the fight for both fighters. How can Shakur be the number one pound for pound then? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. There's no way you can make that make sense. Crawford is doing his thing and destroying people. He knocked out everybody since he moved up at welterweight. Neo Inoue knocking out a legend in Donaire. Moved up, fought Fulton, multiple weight classes just like you, and he knocking everybody out. And I get it. Some people have different levels of power. So I'm not just relying on a knockout, but you can box somebody's ears off to the point where you made the fight made them look crazy. And I would even accept that. So I'm not just saying you have to be able to have the knockout power that those guys possess. Is that fair? Honestly, is that a fair comment? Is that fair? Like, you're saying you're pound for pound the best, you're going to be held to that standard. Period. You say you have to be the top fighter and then you fight a dangerous person. That's like me saying I'm the best composite sketch artist and this is my work. Okay, so let's say I draw the best. I'm the best composite. You know, the people when there's a crime and then somebody got to recant what happened and who, like the assailant. So they give him details. He had a long face. He was about 6 feet tall. Remember, the composite sketch artist. So if I'm telling you Ego is the best drawer, artist, composite sketch artist, and then this is they told me all the details of the criminal that mugged them, and this is the picture. This is a real life. I seen this on the news, bro. This is a real life composite that the Miami sketch artist put out. Like, how the hell we supposed to find him? You got robbed by a cartoon, bro. Who the hell is this? Bro, Shakur said he the best drawer. He pound for pound the best. And this is the picture you're going to put out. Man, hell nah, bro. You got robbed by Alien Nation. That's an alien. How are we supposed to find him? He talking about he the best sketch artist. All right. Let me see the picture. There go the picture. There you go. How you the best artist with this? Ain't that something? Like, come on, bro. Oh, yeah, I'm pound for pound #1. I'm the best artiste since Michelangelo. Man, Michelangelo who? From Ninja Turtles? Because this, bro, how are we supposed to catch him? Bro, how are we supposed to catch that? You got robbed by Nemo. That's a fish. I don't know who the hell that is. I'll be mad as hell somebody robbed me and I'm working with 12 and I tell him what they look like and he gonna draw this. Then you got robbed by a Q-tip. I don't know who the hell that is. That don't look like him. Well, y'all ain't never gonna catch him. I'll be mad. Bro, Shakur like, I'm the best artist. And it's the composite sketch. Bro, what is this even? Like, why his nose look like that, bro? He a swamp thing. Bro, this is a real, look it up. This was on the news. This is really the sketch. Why you got them big juju lips and big slavery lips? Like, come on, bro. Bro, if I promise you, if I ever get ran down on by, like, I'm gonna retire. If you look like this and you get me, then I gotta retire because I gotta step my game up. Ain't nobody finna rob me looking like that. I promise you on dead homies. I'm not saying I can't get got, but I'm gonna do more getting than I get got. And you can't look like that, bro. You got robbed by Squidward. What's the name from SpongeBob? Shakur talking about he the best artist, and that's where you gonna put that out. Okay, that don't make sense, bro. Kamal Oz says better for insomnia. You got either the Cosby put it. I would like to watch Shakur without the sound, bro. He said Cosby pudding pops or Shakur fight. Nah, pudding pops was getting them bitches out of here too, though. Nah, Bill will put you to sleep in a different one. Nah, that's crazy. He said Cosby pudding. You cannot say shit about Tank. You see, with the pudding. Bro, you tried it. He said, what put you to sleep faster, Bill Cosby or Shakur fight? Wow, that's nuts. Bro, Bill will put you to sleep. Bill Cosby will put you to sleep quick, too. Bro, you just can't say you the best with that effort. And see, here's the thing. You cannot say you're pound for pound without the pudding. And my wife Camille in the pudding. Bro, Shakur cannot say he's the best without the pudding. Oh, I love my job. Bro, you just can't say you're the best off of that. And then here's the thing, is like this week we got Andrade and Benavidez. I really don't see how that fight is going to be worse than Shakur De Los Santos. I'm just being real. How can it be worse? I can't picture it being worse. I'm being real. I can't see how that would somehow be worse than what I've seen. They weren't throwing punches. Neither one of them were really doing that much punches. But see, people keep saying, oh, ego, why are you not mad at Edwin? What am I going to be mad at him for? He wasn't even the one that was the favorite. He wasn't the one that was supposed to be able, he ain't the U.S. Olympian. Why? Like, I keep telling y'all want boxing to be equal, but it's not. Edwin had like 15, 16 fights. He wasn't the guy, I don't even know if he speak English for real. He ain't the one talking on social media every day, calling Frank Martin a beezy, saying he'll fight Tank and it's the biggest fight. He wasn't doing all that. So why would I hold him to the same standard as someone we value like Shakur? That's like if you have a movie and you got top actors, Denzel, Robert De Niro, Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio. And then you got somebody that just, I'm trying to think of somebody, Eddie Winslow. If the movie sucks, why would I blame Eddie Winslow? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm blaming Denzel, Robert De Niro, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Brad Pitt, because those are the actors that get all the clout. Those are the actors that have the reputation. I ain't finna blame Eddie Winslow because the movie was bad and he only got like a 4-minute part. Like, y'all sound stupid. Y'all want me to blame Eddie Winslow because the movie was bad and it was a star-studded all-star cast. Like, I'm not blaming Eddie Winslow. Edwin De Los Santos, in fact, he had a bit part in this, and he probably exceeded expectations because he on some real he wasn't really supposed to be able to do nothing with Shakur. And he at least made Shakur very uncomfortable to the point where the fight looked like it did. So if anything, Edwin kind of deserved a little bit more props. A guy with minimal amount of fights with very low expectations, and then he made the fight so uncomfortable that Shakur performed how he did. You guys want things in boxing to be equal, but it's not equal. I'm not going to hold a guy who's like a B-side, who's not build like Shakur. Like, they literally said the whole ESPN telecast that everybody's ducking Shakur. They're not saying that about Edwin De Los Santos. So that's why we have to be critical and, break it down further for Shakur, because he's the one that's saying he could beat Floyd Mayweather. Edwin never said that. He's the one saying that Devin Haney's scared of him, and, I could tell by how he got out the ring. Realistically, I've always looked at Devin Haney Shakur as a 50-50 fight, because I seen the sparring back in the day and it looked like about a 50-50 fight. But if we're talking about progression, you're only as good as your last performance. So if Devin Haney beats Regis Prograis, then I think that's going to push me definitely more in the direction that Devin Haney would beat Shakur if he could get past Regis Prograis. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Shakur's biggest problem is he talks too much. It's that simple. The more you talk, the worse it gets. Shakur said, hold on. The most dangerous thing is a camera and a microphone. When Devin Haney had a close fight with Lomachenko, Shakur laughed at him and basically said, you need to run it back with Lomachenko. Lomachenko really won. So is Shakur saying, I'm going to only fight De Los Santos? So hear what I'm saying, because I know I'm the best in the business and it's not even close. When it's another man's fight, Devin and Lomachenko, you say that Devin need to run it back with Lomachenko because he really lost. That's what Shakur said. Okay, so using your own logic, given how people weren't satisfied and you made excuses and people felt you underperformed and that wasn't the way to win the title, you need to run it back with Edwin De Los Santos. See what I'm saying? This is how Shakur talks too much. Strike two. He says he would beat everyone from Floyd Mayweather to Canelo to Pacquiao. Pacquiao is one of the best, if not the best southpaw ever. Right? He's up there. He's in the top list. Anybody who had a top 5 or 10, at the very least 10, Pacquiao will be on the top 10 southpaw ever list. Edwin De Los Santos is not. You fought a less experienced, dangerous southpaw, but nowhere near the experience of a Pacquiao, nowhere near as fast as Pacquiao. You said you would beat Pacquiao, bro. De Los Santos and Pacquiao might be the same height. Pacquiao might even be a little bit taller. I don't know. I have to see them next to each other. And he gave you everything to be tense about. You're not, how you going to beat Pac? Okay, put it this way. If the Shakur that fought De Los Santos, he not beating Pacquiao. I don't know if he has other tricks up his sleeve, but that guy is not beating Pacquiao, bro. If you looked how you looked, you're not beating Pacquiao like that. Because Pacquiao's fearless, got a chin, more power than De Los Santos, I would say. Dummy experience, and he leap in and all this type of stuff. Now, I don't know. I don't see it the way it looked. You also talked about fighting Lomachenko. Now, after that performance, bro, you struggled that much with a inexperienced southpaw. The jury's out if you could comfortably beat Lomachenko, comfortably beat Pacquiao, or even beat these guys. So strike two. This is why Shakur is in the position he's in right now. You said that Devin needed running back with Loma. Okay, running back with Edwin. You said you could beat all these legends, but you can't even comfortably beat Edwin De Los Santos impressively. You know what I mean? You said Rolly's horrible and garbage. Rolly was in there hanging with Tank until he wasn't, if I'm being real. Like, and then post-fight, Tank said that's the hardest that he been hit by, the hardest puncher that he fought. He was on Complex with Speedy. After Loma fought Tio, Shakur is on record saying Loma fought scared. He said he would destroy Loma because he fought like he was afraid of Tio's power. See, Sean Robinson killing y'all. That's what I'm saying. AKA the initial point that I made, Shakur talked too much. You got way too many of these statements that are just floating around. If you perform how you did, those statements start to come back. It's like Puff. Puff Daddy, people are saying different things about him. Now all the interviews and every weird like story that somebody done told about Puffy, they're all coming out right now. Same thing like Bill Cosby. You cannot say without the pudding. One person come out the closet and say Bill did this in 1979 with the pudding and the pudding pops and the JELLO with the pudding. He said that Bill put me in the room and won't. Now all the other stories and people coming out, that's how it works. So Shakur didn't just put too much stuff out there to the point where now it's coming back. It's coming to pass because how you perform. Now people are really having to analyze the stuff you've been saying. Devin need a rematch Loma because he lost. Okay, you need a rematch Edwin because you didn't win impressively. Saying like you the boogeyman and everybody's scared, Frank Martin the Beezy. And here's the thing. Frank Martin fought Artem Harutyunyan. He almost stopped him. And people overinflated that performance and said Frank Martin looked horrible. Remember? That was earlier this year. When Frank Martin fought that Olympian who was definitely trying, he almost stopped him. And people said how bad Frank Martin looked, including like Keyshawn and Shakur. Shakur putting dinner plates and forks. Frank Martin looked better than you in that fight than you did with Edwin. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Somebody say I'm lying. I put this, and please print that. Frank Martin, in his last fight, Artem Harutyunyan, he looked better, even though he was highly criticized for that performance. He looked better in that fight that Shakur put the dinner plates and stuff for than Shakur did with Edwin De Los Santos. I got a hot seat for somebody want to prove me wrong. Tell me how Shakur looked better versus De Los Santos over Frank Martin versus Harutyunyan. And all the PBC haters and Errol Spence haters, they was clowning Frank Martin. Like, oh, he sucks, he's overrated, blah, 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 because they hate PBC and they hate to see it. But Frank Martin, Derek James told him, step on the gas. He did that. And he almost stopped the man. And the man's face looked crazy post-fight, for the record. Edwin De Los Santos' face looked club ready. He could do a photo shoot. There was no marks on him or Shakur because they weren't engaging. So that's what I'm saying. When you put all this stuff out there, the most dangerous things, a camera and a microphone, that's when it comes back to haunt you. We start thinking about what you've been saying and who you said you could be, and that's that's why people are doubting certain things. And I'm not saying Shakur is a bad fighter. I don't believe that. But what I am saying is you didn't live up to the expectations and the image that you put forth. It's like a rapper. Imagine if a rapper in all his raps told you how tough he was. Man, I pulled a stick out. Yeah, click, click, got the blick out. Yeah, I click out. You know what I'm saying? And that's all they talk about. Streets, ain't nobody doing this, and stick up boys and ski mask way. And then there's a videotape of them and they getting their chain jacked and running and looking crazy and getting beat up and punked by a smaller dude. Bro, do you understand that rapper? It's not going to look the same. You said all this, I pulled a stick out and all this stuff. And then when you were presented with a real life situation, then you folded. You get what I'm saying? That's never going to look good. I've seen it with rappers. And when like the tough talk didn't really match how the cameras caught you lacking or somebody caught you lacking, then that's going to hurt your cred. And that's kind of what it is with Shakur. Is like his credibility was hurt. Because really the thing is, a lot of people believed Shakur. A lot of the stuff we believed you. Oh, I'm like, bro, Shakur go online every day. I'm getting better. I just finished sparring. Oh, I sparred with Bud and I'm so sharp. Iron sharpens iron. Bud's teaching me and I'm working with Bud to get him ready for his fight. And bro, we start believing you and like, oh man, Shakur just getting better and better. That's why you can't have them off nights, because it look crazy. And then the excuses came out. I don't know. It's a L, bro. It's a L. The perception is a L. You also say they saying you hurt, but then you trying to spar Devin for $1 million. Like, what? How you trying to spar anybody if you hurt? Somebody please let me know that. If you are hurt, how are you going to spar anybody? Anybody? How are you going to spar somebody if you're hurt? Shakur also said he got us. They said, what can you do better? And he said, that's what I'm saying. He just talked too much, bro. He said, I got to start being out of the gym and taking time off, because that's how you get injured. But you're online trying to convince us that this was a great fight, or argue with people, or argue with Bill Haney. You're not even doing what you said. And as a man, that's never going to be becoming. If you're not, a man got to be congruent with what he said. You're saying you want to spar Devin Haney. He about to fight in 2-3 weeks. And you going to fight Devin in the sparring with judges for $1 million. But I thought you was injured. You said you needed to spend the time with your family for the holidays. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. You arguing with Bill Haney. It's just, what are we talking about, bro? That's what I'm saying. Somebody need to take Shakur's phone, chill out. You had the performance you had. Get over it. Kobe Bryant, he's the king of this. Rest in peace. But he said everybody was roasting him because his rookie year he shot air balls. And he says you got to stop feeling sorry for yourself and just figure out why you had the air balls and improve. That's what I would like to see from Shakur Stevenson. See, I don't just talk about the problems to condemn people. I give you solutions. My solution is Shakur talks too much. Stay away from social media for a while. Let people have their fun. Let people say whatever they need to say about you. And use this. Use this as energy. Whatever I don't think it's hate. I think a lot of it's constructive criticism. I know that's what I'm giving. But use it. If you don't like it, do something about it. And the way you do something about it is improve. And you're not going to improve by doing this. The more you talk, the worse it's going to get. Period. To prove people wrong and people fell off the wagon, you can get them back on the wagon. But you're going to have to do some things. Fight the right people, hopefully rematch Edwin De Los Santos, and then you live to fight another day. You got the victory. You got the belt, even though it wasn't impressive. Cool. Live and learn. But just trying to convince people of your performance and show doctor's notes and text messages, I don't feel well. Bro, he sounded like Peter Parker in Avengers Endgame on Dead Homies. Hey, Tony. Remember when Thanos got to snapping? And then Tom Holland, Spider-Man, Peter Parker was like, Tony, I don't feel so well, Tony. Shakur dead on sound like the black Peter Parker. He sound like Miles Morales. He sound like Spider-Man. When Thanos started snapping, he was like, I don't feel so well, Tony. And then Thanos turned everybody to dust. Bro, the man showed a text to his wifey talking about, Tony, I don't feel so well, Tony. And his face started to disintegrate. Bro, Shakur sent the text to his girl. Thanos does snap. De Los Santos snapped his fingers with the Infinity Stone. And then Shakur's face started to disintegrate from the De Los Santos snap. He said, Tony, I don't feel so well, Tony. Bro, your performance wasn't good. Get over it, Tony. I don't feel so well, Tony. Shout out to Juice Guy, bro. Shakur talked about sparring Devin and betting $1 million, but the 25% wasn't good enough. And he said he was hurt in the Edwin fight. That's what I'm saying. None of this makes sense to me. Bro, you said 25 was a spit in the face, but you want to spar in a Houston gym and get some judges and all this like fight clubs for $1 million. Man, stop. Bro, I'm telling you, Shakur talking about some. Hold on, let me see if I can find that part. This what Shakur did to his girl. Bro, when he was like, Tony, I don't feel so. Bro, I found it so quick. Look at his face, cuz. Hold on. This, bro, go watch the Avengers Infinity War or whatever one that was. This is Shakur before the Edwin fight. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all. But I can't show y'all the clip like that because copyright, but bro, this is Shakur before Edwin fight with his face disintegrated and turned into the oh my gosh, bro. Oh shoot. Hold on. Let me see if I can get some sound for y'all. Hold on. And Tony, I don't feel so good. Mr. Stark?
I don't feel so good.
Bro, this Shakur.
I don't feel so good.
You're all right.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Hurry. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Sir, please.
This is Shakur before the Dead Los Santos. Bro, his face blew away though. Look, his face. I'm done, dog. That's Shakur. He texts this girl, Mr. Stark, Tony, I don't feel so good. I don't want to fight Edwin. I don't feel so hot. I don't want to go. I don't want to go out there on a Thursday night. Bro, he said he don't want to go out on a Thursday night, Tony. And his face blew off. That's what happened. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Shakur texted his girl, said, I don't feel so well, but I'm just going to have to make it do what it do. I'm going to have to get in my bag. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. On that note, I'm out, bro. I need to go watch the Avengers. Bro, I hold on. I know Machiavelli didn't put that melted emoji. Bro, get out of here. That is so funny. Bro, Machiavelli didn't put the disintegrated melted emoji. Bro, he said, Tony, and put the melted emoji. That is funny. I have the funniest channel in boxing history. Bro, he said, Tony, and he got the melted emoji. Come on, you know that's funny, bro. He put the melted emoji. That's Shakur. Tony, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Oh my gosh, I'm crying, bro. Cut the tape. That's how it should go. Bro, why did he put that text out? I really don't understand that, bro. What does that prove? You got a text clipped out and cropped out. We don't know what that is, bro. He talking about, I'm about to get in my bag, Mr. Stark. I don't feel so good. Because Edwin De Los Santos messed around and snapped with the infinity glove. My boy Edwin had them infinity stones in the glove, and you didn't want to taste that power, so you don't feel so well. Man, stop. You said you'll beat Floyd. You got to feel well. You said you'll beat Canelo. You got to feel well. You said you'll beat Pacquiao. You got to feel well. Bro, what you going to do if you fight Pacquiao and you didn't feel well? What you going to do? Get on your bike? Pacquiao. I believe my fight with Shakur. I will fight Shakur, and I believe Bro, Pacquiao, he'll try to find you. He might be on you like Margarito. Yeah, I believe my fight that one was Shakur. He said he couldn't beat me. Bro, my boy Pacquiao get busy. What you gonna say? I don't feel well. I'm gonna have to get in my bag for Pacquiao, bro. These young fighters got a lot to learn. Say less. Say less. Bro, y'all better hope I can't make that meme with the Shakur face breaking up like the Peter Parker. Pacquiao would be singing while fighting Shakur. Facts. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Bro, that's how Pacquiao. Let Pacquiao get some red hot chili peppers. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Let Pacquiao get on that red hot chili peppers. Gang, gang. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Bro, my boy, let Pacquiao get on the ones and twos. You feel me? And let Pacquiao sing them hooks. A nigga use a window shopper. Mad as fuck. I think I know why. Bro, let him get on that 50 Cent. Window shopper. Let my boy Pacquiao get on that classic 50 Cent. Nigga use a window shopper. You mad as fuck. I think I know why. Nigga use a window shop. Nigga be mad when I come through. Shakur don't wanna fight none of his whole crew. Bro, remember that window shop? Hold on. Niggas didn't see when the Porsche Carrera and fun. Nigga use a window shopper. Mad as fuck. They think I know why. Let my boy Pacquiao. He said Pacquiao in the club. Like Bank said, go ahead, switch the style up and niggas say the nigga. And let the money pile up. Yeah, let Pacquiao get on them Use a window shopper. You mad as I think I know. Hey, Shakur, man, you gotta do something, baby. I said you gotta stop running that motherfucking rig, nigga. But Doc say if I get hit, I might get a concussion. Bro. Yeah, Shakur he gonna be hard to market unless he get that. Hey, Kamal gotta stop. He said, man, he's saying, do your chain hang low? Does it hang down to the floor? Does it hang? Bro, I remember that. Bro, he said, does your chain hang low? I'm done, bro. He said something special. I'm done, bro. I need some water. Y'all tripping. Y'all got my voice all rawed out. Pause. Y'all tripping. Let Pacquiao get on that usher. Every time I was in LA, I was with my ex-girlfriend. Was out doing my dirt. Was thinking about you getting hurt. Man in the Beverly Center, man not giving a damn who sees me. You probably believe you got a good man. Let Pacquiao get on that Usher Confessions. You probably believe you got a good man. Watch this. Watch this. Hey, I miss my live. Watch this. In the Beverly Center, not giving a damn. Gotta let it burn, Pacquiao. Let's get it. Yeah, they say I'm back in my bag for this one. Anyway, I'm out. He said, booty, 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 rocket everywhere. I found you, Miss No Booty. Get it together to get back to me. About a month or two, didn't see what I do. I used to like that. I found you, Miss New Booty. Get it together. Hey, I'm about to go listen to some old hits. Salute to everybody. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Shakur, say less and do better. That's all I can say. Say less and do better. I still think he's talented, but he didn't live up to the image that he's portrayed and built. This man said falsetto by Dream. I'm done. This man. What if Pacquiao got on Pretty Ricky? Pretty Ricky. Pretty 5 in the morning. With you. 5 in the morning. Bro, let him get on that pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky. 5 in the morning. Let him get on that 5 in the morning, though. Hey, that's one of them ones. Shout out to Charles Baker. I'll see y'all in the next one. You dig? And I'm out.